Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Hello, and to the channel. My name is Steven, and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So today's the day you've all been waiting for.
May I present to you the Kings.
BTS! My name is Oren. My name is Jian. I'm J-Hope. I'm Jimin. My name is B. Jungkook.
That's right, it is BTS Saturday. And because it is BTS Saturday, all I do is I go back to the very beginning of BTS's career, and I go in chronological order each album. And the album that I am currently on now is The Most Beautiful Moments in Life, Part 1. And I'm going to start off with the intro for that album. And that song is called Blooming Youth. Now, there is a video for this, but it is a high-beam video, and I'm going to show that, but as I've always been telling you guys, I don't have the capabilities of putting closed captioning up on the screen. I really do apologize. I just haven't figured out how to do it in the format that I'm doing, that I'm using right now. That might change if I switch over to another format, like a streaming service. But right now, I'm using Wondershare Filmora. So I'm really excited to get to this next album. I just finished off doing the mini album Danger. And so I'm very excited to get into this new album. I don't know what this is going to be, because with each album it seems like there's something different to offer, some new style or something else, or some new message that they're trying to get across. So if I just go off with the title of the album, The Most Beautiful Moments in Life, I can kind of think of, I always ask people a particular question. When was your summer of discovery? And the summer of discovery is almost like the last time that you were a kid, and then you knew after all this you were going to become an adult, or have to start thinking like an adult. I would akin it to like your Stand By Me summer, where you've had a great adventure and you knew things were going to change once that happened, or your Goonies summer, where you've had, like, again, a great adventure, but you knew things were never going to be the same after that. So that's what I mean by summer of discovery. So I think that's what this album is going to be somewhat geared upon, because they are still teenagers, or some of them are still teenagers at this time, and they're still singing about things in school and whatnot. So I think it's going to be something along that lines. If not, the most beautiful moments in life as an adult is when you get married, when you have kids, things like that. So I don't think it's going to be that adult. So if you are still here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification button, because I'm doing 10 to 15 videos each and every week. So without any further ado, let's get into the intro for the beautiful moments in life, and the song is called Blooming Youth.
And here we go.
오늘따라 림이 멀어 보여 코트 위에 한숨이 고여 현실이 두려운 소녀 공을 던질 때면 유일하게 맘이 되는 너야 홀로 던지는 건 림을 향해서 내가 던지는 건 수많은 고민과 삶의 걱정거리 세상을 아는 척하지만 아직 설레고 뭐 코트가 내 놀이터 손짓에 따라서 발렵한 작은 공이쳐 성격은 바닥을 기지만 난다 오히려 세상에 다 잘 될 거라며 괜시리 소리쳐 하지만 세상은 되레 겁죠 그럴 거면 멈춰 머리를 채운 상념 공대 신미를 던져 또 남들이 칠하는 별점과 성공의 기준은 결격 덕에암처럼 퍼지는 걱정 God damn it 던져버린 공과 함께 퍼진 웃음 턱까지 차오른 네 숨은 꿈틀대는 꿈들 빨라지는 초보 행복해지는 마음 이 순간은 영원할 듯하지만 해지는 밤이 다시 찾아오면 또 먹는 현실 정신을 차리면 또 겁먹은 병신 같은 내 모습에 자꾸만 또 겁이 나 덮쳐오는 현실과 남들은 앞서 달려가는데 왜 난 아직 여기 나 숨을 쉬어 아니면 꿈을 꿔 지금 심장박동에 맞춰 다시 너를 줘 남들의 얄팍한 잣대에 갇혀 모른 척하며 살다간 코트처럼 인생도 놀자 What am I doing my life 이 순간은 언제든 다시 찾아오지 않나 다시 나에게 되물어봐 지금 행복한가 그 답은 이미 정해졌어 난 행복하다
Okay, so that was Blooming Youth. So, it's a familiar theme that they've been doing is basically saying, what's the word I want to use? Do something with your life. That's what he's saying, because this moment passes you by. Do something with your life. You can never have this moment back. This moment right now, you can't have it back. You can't go backwards in time. You can't pull a Marty McFly. You just can't do that. You have to deal with what's happening right now and plan for what's happening tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Because sitting here reminiscing about things of the past, that's all fine and dandy, but you can't change it. You can't change it. What's done is done. Move on. And so, in a sense, it is kind of like what I was referring to. In a sense, he was using metaphors of basketball and things like that, and being alone, and but when you're alone, you're doing your practice for the game, for the next day, things of that nature. So that's always what BTS has been saying as far as their talents aren't concerned. They are always on their grind, night and day. And like a good basketball player or any sports player, that's what they do. Like if they want to be in the NFL or the NBA or anything where it's the higher echelon of a particular sport or anything, you gotta practice. What's the old saying? How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. So, and when these guys talk about when they're practicing, I think they call it, it's not the studio, it's like camp. I think that's what they call it, camp. Because it's almost like being in the military. You have your boot camp. You have what you do to get you to the next stage. And then if you keep going to a particular type of camp, that'll get you ready for the next stage and the next one. But you always got to keep up on your game. Or as they also say a lot of times is that, all these other haters are out there talking about us, like, how you doing this and how you doing that. It's like, you know what? Instead of hating on us, why don't you do something for yourself? Take that energy and put it toward yourself to elevate yourself. Because BTS wants everybody to be elevated. They want everybody to be happy. They want everybody to get along. But if you don't want to get along with us, we're going to destroy you with our words. And we're going to destroy you with our bank account. So there's that. Alright, so I do thank you very much. This is just the intro to this album. I can only imagine what's coming next. Now, when I do get into an album, because a lot of the songs don't really go, you don't have to listen to them in chronological order. I will skip around within an album. I just won't skip one album and go to the next album. I'm going to do all of these albums eventually. So I thank you very much for tuning in. I need your help in getting to my goal. It's supposed to be 700 by Thanksgiving, and I'll leave that there just in case, things are a little lagging. I would really love to get to 1,000 by Christmas, but we'll see. But I can do it with your help if you just like, subscribe, share, comment. Peace.